Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down. Not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards right off the bat and a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that's complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll look to throw again. Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in L.A. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where
to the right side and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught on the right side, Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's caught by Brown. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they send a running back in motion right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
It's 2nd down and goal.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here, and he's going to go down again. A huge win defensively there on the sack, setting him back 12 yards. And now 3rd and goal.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Isaac to Slaw from 21 yards away. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
14. Rams, nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
46-yard line.
Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Stafford now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Up the middle they go. Chapman knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
59! Come on, check. 250! Hey, 50! Hey, 70!
Now it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Set! Blue 60! Hey, give me radar. Stay 50, stay 50.
To throw is Stafford. Working the middle of it. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. Still moving. And they work this out past the 25. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
50.
Back to throw. Stafford. Over the middle. That's caught by Ross. And they went past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
42-yard line.
Omaha, red blue. He goes set. 180.
Here's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A beautiful fake. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
11. Big 20. 21.
Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up third and goal.
Hey, set. Blue 60. White 7. Hey, give me radar. Double right. Middle.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back to throw now on first down. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 2nd and 3. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. Give them 18 on the play.
First down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
That's going to be caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
At the 35-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Alert! Ready! Yellow 20! Monday, Monday, Monday! 40 got! 40 got! 59!
Throwing is Stafford. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Double right! 180! Stay 50, stay 50! 32! White! 20 high!
Now Stafford. Slant pass, it's Ferguson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
White 7!
Here's Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Hey! 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 Look! Look! Hey, red! 0! Hey, 50! 0!
To the air again, Stafford. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
280! Hey, 54! Hey. Over. Roy. Hey, 70. 50. White. Lead.
A final shot before the break. Stanford going deep downfield for Ross. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Big 20. Double right.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
To throw again on second down. Stafford. He hits Jacobs here on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 28-10. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Lions add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got it, wheeling it in on the out route. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Now, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw.
He's got him in, complete. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And the Lions, first down.
Now back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
Second and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
This is caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw here.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And it's caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Rams 17.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a handoff up the middle. Chapman fights forward for only about a yard after the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
To throw is Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Set! The lady! Hey, 50! Hey, give me radar! 59!
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
2 yards.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Stafford now to throw.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Drill right, 22.
Throwing again at Stafford. Going right back to Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
First down.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Now 2nd and 9.
Set. 280. Let's go. Pretty hot.
Stafford looks to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
21. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready. Blue 60. Hey, 50.
They snap it to Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
42. Rams 24.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that's complete to Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
24.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Ready? Hey! 280! Hey, 54! Stay 50, stay 50!
Now it's Stafford.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
21!
Now Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The Lions move there, look like nobody open, now 2nd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Hey, Red! Motion, motion, motion!
Stafford. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Set! Omaha, ready, move! We gotta cover this out. We working up the wide receiver.
Again, it's Stafford. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Detroit, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year.